So another big boxing match had happened last night. Keyshawn Davis and Francisco Patra, they fought. They were not the main event. They were the co-main event. It was in Shawnee, Oklahoma. It was a great event. If you guys didn't know, it was George Kambosos versus Max Hughes on ESPN. Obviously, not a ginormous event, but a good showcase to show off some elite talent. And Keyshawn Davis was the undercard, was the co-main event on that fight. It was absolutely fantastic. He is now 9-0 with 6 KOs. He beat Francisco Patra pretty easily. I don't think Patra won a single round, if I'm not wrong. He pretty much just really got beat from Jump Street. I really enjoyed the fact that Keyshawn Davis still looked very, very sharp, and he looked good in his win. The last time he fought was in April, was in Newark, New Jersey. He was fighting on an undercard in that fight. I think he was the second. He wasn't the co-main event. He was like the one before that, against Anthony Egypt, that he TKO'd him. But I'm glad that he's staying active. That was now his second fight here in 2023. I know he wants to fight one more time in 2023. So you're looking at 3 fights, 1 year. That's really awesome to see. I'm really glad that he got a good, easy win. Not saying the guy wasn't good, because if you looked at his record, he was 28-3 coming into the bout. He just had a string of wins. You can see his string of wins again, not against very good competition, but again, Keyshawn was only in his 9th fight. So it was pretty much it was what it was at that point. Now another one, the main event we can go to Max Hughes. I don't think I spelled his name right, but it was a good fight, very action packed. I thought it was definitely, I wouldn't say controversial, because I think the better man did win, but I thought it was definitely a closer fight than I kind of expected it to be. Max Hughes did lose to George Kambosos. If you look at some of the competition that Max Hughes was facing, he was coming off of a lot of wins. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He had 7 straight wins at the point in time. Most of those were between 2020 and 2022. This was his first fight in 2023, which is why it looked like he had a little bit of rust, to be honest. But you saw the fight here was 114, 114, 113, 115, 111 to 117. Obviously, that was the outlier. When I was looking at the fight, it didn't look like that. It looked more like the 113 to 115 fight where they gave it to George Kambosos. I do think he did earn that win. I don't get the draw portion. I do believe it was a 115, 113 fight. Or you can even go even further and give him another George Kambosos another round if you really wanted to. I thought he was really well within himself, and I thought he fought a great fight. I thought he was absolutely somebody that I thought a B-list fighter, but that's nothing to be ashamed of, or nothing to be really mad at or nothing, because I think Max Hughes was good. He was a good fighter. He just didn't have what was needed necessarily to win the fight. So it is what it is there. I know a lot of people were saying, they always do this. They always give the A side the win in these situations. That was not true. He was totally should have won this fight. I thought it was a very, very tough fight though for George Kambosos, and this is pretty much the lane that he needs to stay in. I know a lot of people saw him in Shakur. He ain't ready for Shakur, so that could go ahead and go out the window there. Obviously, he's never going to be ready to fight Devin Haney again. He wasn't ready the first 2 times, so definitely not going to happen. I would like to see him and Teofimo mix it up. I would like George can go up and fight Teofimo. He may stay at this weight just to recapture titles once Devin vacates them. We'll see what Devin wants to do about that. I do think Lomachenko beat Haney, so I do think that. I also think George Kambosos could be a guy for Lomachenko. I think that's a Lomachenko win. I think it's just like how Devin Haney beat him. Pretty easy. I don't think it's going to be super tough or anything like that. But I did like the fact that George Kambosos did step up to the plate, take another fight. It had been damn near a year since he last fought, and he didn't look too bad in that fight against Maxie Hughes. I think he still could be sharper. I think he does need to get a little bit more tools in the tool belt. But let me know what you guys' thoughts down below. Tomorrow at 4 a.m. is going to be Stephen Fulton versus Nayu Inu for the, I believe it's the featherweight titles of the world. Make sure to stay tuned for that. And then obviously this Saturday, it is going to be amazing when we have the great Terrence Crawford versus the shark, Big Fish, Errol Spence Jr. So make sure to stay tuned for that. I will be doing a big time video on that on Friday. You guys are going to see a whole lot on Friday regarding that fight, but make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.